lot there when it turns to some things. Where does it go? People are feeling entitled to say vigilante-like, antisocial, reductive things, and how will that play out?
Well, if I may, I again have been. I live in Soma, which is heavily impacted by all of these things. I walk around. I primarily walk. I don't have a car. I know many of the business owners in Soma because I've either worked with them through the supervisor's office or I visit them. And there is a lot of frustration. People are extremely frustrated by the chaos that they have to deal with on a daily basis, the mental illness that they have to deal with. I mean, I've had friends and folks that I know who are small business owners who've been physically attacked and harmed and had to go to the hospital because of what's happening on the street. And so, in some of these community meetings that I used to attend, I mean, people used to say like, okay, well now I walk around with a bat because they feel like they have to for their own safety. Now, I also believe that some of the narrative that exists out there that is being perpetrated by Fox News, that is being, cycled in and out through, various news outlets here locally, is also contributing to the feelings of anxiety. But that doesn't mean that we don't have an underlying issue here. And that I think that the solution to these issues are actually progressive ones. I think that we absolutely need to be expanding our mental health services, expanding our mental health beds, getting folks into those services. I mean, I know that we talk a lot about how much money we are spending on homelessness here in San Francisco, but what we should be doing and analyzing is how effectively that money is being spent. And for all of the pilot programs that are introduced by the mayor's office, by the city, how many of those programs are being transitioned into long-term programs so that people can actually get the benefit, so that we actually see people get off of the streets into care, and then from care get into permanent supportive housing. I think if we could do that effectively, if we invested the resources and actually had the follow-through as a city and the oversight as a city, that we would see a tremendous difference on our streets.
Can you repeat the question?
It was how low does it go?
One thing I would say is that Supervisor Watson created a D10 safety plan. It was with community stakeholders, police, merchants, and everyone. And I believe he's the only district that has that. I believe every district should have a community safety plan where you work with your police and merchants. The problem is, see, Honey and I know how the sausage is made. We've both been legislative aides, right? Is that we need more, I believe in community policing. And whenever you talk to the police, and you be like, why can't you just park a car right here? I'm from Bayview. People have been getting killed on 3rd and Palouse forever, for like 40 years. And you just be like, Muni Park's an inspector there every day to make sure the bus come on time. Why can't you just park a car and leave somebody there like all the time? Because this is a problem area. But the police be like, a tactical plan, we need all of this. Is that we really need our police to work with our community neighbors, our merchants and all that, to create really a safety plan of what we want in this city. It's another thing is that mental health is really bad. And I hate to bring back some legislation, but in 2016, George Gascon, and everyone would say Gascon is a progressive, he asked for a mental health jail. We have some seriously mental ill people, and the reason why our mayor turned is one of the ones that disagreed with this jail, this behavioral health jail, because it had a locked facility on one of the floors. So we turned back state money for, we have some really,
$6 million, I believe.
Yes. So we have to, you remember when you have a vision and your principle, and you're not going which way the wind blows, then you're always on the right track. And so we really need comprehensive mental health services, even in our criminal justice system. And jail health is not doing it. We just see in Chinatown, someone was just almost killed with someone that was mentally ill. Now you're talking about, I feel sorry for him, because how are you out of jail 5 days? You weren't ready. But it's just always about this bottom line of saving money. And so we have to rethink. Some people have to be hospitalized. Some people have to be, this is Joffrey. Some people have to be compelled to do better for themselves. I'm a former CPS worker, and I had to remove children sometimes from unsafe homes. It made me feel bad too, but this house wasn't safe for that child. So our streets for some of our homeless is not safe. We have people losing their limbs, and just because they are not able to treat themselves in appropriate ways for that. And so when the mayor says compassion is killing people, I agree, but greed is too in this city.
Yeah.
I'd like to.
How's the people?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
People who need mental health care to be better? Housing. Housing gets people who need mental health care.
There's an article by Mission Local that says if people get housing, they get access to care. People don't need to be forced into care.
Yeah.
We
You know
have
what
a
the
Q&A at the end
solutions
here.
look like? The solutions, like Raphael Mandel, like y'all's friend, Raphael Mandelman, safe sleeping sites, they have people sleeping on chairs.
Who said he was my friend?
Chairs.
I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna go back and forth because I'm on the trenches in the Black community, and people can say all of that, but they don't live in my area. They don't be in the trenches like me with people that look like me dying every day. You're not sitting there begging moms and consoling people. So when you want to check my resume after this thing, we can talk because my resume speaks for itself.
Your politics speak for themselves.
We
You
can
don't
get to
know where
all this.
I'm from. You have no idea where I spend time. I was in Bayview yesterday. I'm from San Francisco. So don't talk to me like you know. You don't.
This is not a street corner room. This is.
You.
No, it's a Zionist organization.
There you go. Okay, fine. All right, fair enough.
We don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear you. We want to hear the speakers.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, no, we're not. You are welcome to be in this space because it's our living room, and you're welcome to be a part of the conversation if you're willing to be respectful of the space, of our guests, and of our panelists.
The panelists are not respectful. They're not respectful to people who died when they're
You have-
defending the mayor.
Excuse me. You've said your piece.
No, you're
No, no,
talking
no.
over me.
Well, yeah, I have the right. You
So I
said
haven't
enough.
said my piece.
You
Because
have,
at least
you've
admit
said
that I
enough
have
of your piece. We have your
According
point.
to you.
So if you
Everybody who wants to prove me about the Zionists, my grandparents are literal Holocaust survivors, so you can shut the fuck up.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
You can talk. You are talking.
We want to hear the speakers. We want to hear the speakers, not you.
Because our focus right now is the injustice here in San Francisco. You
That-
want-
that- that
Excuse
chemical companies
me,
contribute
excuse me,
to-
excuse me. Q&A is coming up. If you have an actual question and not just some
I do
word.
have questions. I've got two questions.
But you are trying to take over this event that is a community.
That's right. We want to hear the speakers.
I had questions yesterday.
We are not gonna have you dominate the conversation.
Yeah.
Now, you are welcome to wait until Q&A is set. Raise
Or
your
leave.
hand. You will be positively recognized when you have a full community of San Francisco. Excuse me, who are just as passionate, if not more so than you, because they are actually here focused on solutions.
Not competition.
Not
You have no
bravado.
idea what
Not
I'm
bravado, not
not
this
bravado.
posturing.
It's
This is
not
exactly
bravado.
what it is.
You have no idea.
Your sign's upside down.
So?
That fucked up your message.
politics are fucking upside down. Get me out of your fucking fucker. Get the fuck out of my
Your sign is upside down.
that shit in my face.
Bro, don't get aggressive with her. You can keep it moving if you want to, but do not get
Thank you.
don't
not
cuss at her.
aggressive.
Don't cuss
I
at her.
didn't curse at her.
You're not helping the situation. Perhaps you'd be better served over there.
Thank you very much.
It's free.
Your over masculinity doesn't belong on this woman.
Disparaging.
That's what
Nor
I'm telling
yours
you
on
now.
me. I'm 80 years
You
old. Leave
understand
me
me?
alone. Please leave me
You
alone.
understand me?
Please leave me alone.
Agree to participate.
Leave her alone.
Please leave me alone.
Leave her alone. How about that, little guy?
Figured out. You're welcome to stay.
You're calling me little?
Yeah, little guy.
I'm 5'3", man. I'm not little.
Congratulations. You ain't gonna talk to her the rest of
I
this
thought
thing.
you were Bill Barnes, but you ain't.
Because of
I don't
you.
give a fuck who you
That's
think I
right.
am.
Because of
Little boy.
none of our
Why are
guests
you
here-
being so aggressive with me?
Because you went up to this woman and started cussing at her.
I just took a
And that's
I
not
did
how
not
it goes.
curse. I
That's
did
not,
not
that's
curse.
not gonna be okay with me.
I got it all on film.
That's
I
not
didn't
gonna
curse.
be okay
Who
with
are
me.
you? I'm H. Brown. Who
None
are
of your
you?
fucking business.
He's none of my fucking business.
So why don't you go over there and get away from this
Why don't you
woman so
leave
we
me
can move
alone?
on?
Leave me alone. I'm covering
You leave
this.
her alone, and then we'll leave you alone. But you're not gonna talk to her like that.
I didn't say anything to her. I said her sign's upside down.
You can go back to your
Now you got it. Can I get her sign? Can I film her sign?
You can go back to your seat, man.
H, come here.
So
H, come here. Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. Come,
Okay.
H, walk away from him.
Just a minute. Thank you, Manny.
You're welcome. Just take a second, cool down.
I'm not hot. I just want to get a shot.
I know. Just give it. Just let the conversation happen. H, just stay here for a bit. Okay?
I'll stay out. I have no problem.
I just want them to be able to continue the conversation.
I'm loving it.
Is the interruption still happening or is it over? Okay. Sorry for a minute. I'm glad they're talking about it. Precious. Yeah, I was there. I was watching. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Does that guy in my face work for you?
No,
Who is he?
just a community person.
You don't know who he is?
I know who he is.
Who is he?
I don't know his full name.
He threatened me. Who is he?
I don't know his full name.
You don't want to get involved?
No,
It's your joint.
Don't put me on camera. It's okay. Well, you don't need to be sorry. I think it's
Manny rocks. I'm gonna close out now.
okay. Thank you.